Well, we started out day 14's video almost exactly the same way, except for yesterday when I did day 14's, it was raining outside, and now it's snowing. I'll remind my viewers that it is May 20th, and our weather here. If you ever want to just live somewhere that has the most bipolar weather, choose Wyoming. Because they always say here, if you don't like the weather, wait 15 minutes and it'll change. Good morning, little baby cochins. Everyone looks like they're doing alive. They're alive and well today. Doing well and alive and well. Words are hard. Yeah, I knew it looked kind of crappy out. Makes me not want to go run all the errands that I need to run. One of my favorite things to make. We got some farm fresh eggs, my muffin pan, some taco cheese, this leftover salad that we made last night from our Misfits Market order, some pepper, some lemon pepper, and all in the bowl. I have my oven preheating to 450, and I'll mix all this up. I added about a cup of water, and I just mixed it all really good. Then I'm going to get in my drawer here, and I'll use this little scooper and get a scoop, and these are the bigger muffin ones, and I'll scoop it in there. And we'll bake it at 400 degrees for about 25 minutes. I used 6 eggs, and that's about one egg per big muffin, and then try to distribute the vegetables as evenly as possible. Then I'll pop this in the oven. The world's neediest cat. How's Sammy? Meow. Oh, there comes Ninja. Hi Ninja, good morning. How are you today, Niney? You're so handsome. And here's the final product after they've cooked. Higher altitude, so I think that I actually put them in for 27 minutes at 400 degrees. If you're in a lower altitude, you probably do a little bit less time. Just check them. They usually get like a little brown around the edges. And we sprayed the pan with our cooking spray, and it's a non-stick pan too, so hopefully that double helped. They should just pop right off, not even really any residue. But that's what they look like. And then you have, we like to eat these for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. My son likes to come home after school and have a little protein snack, especially if he's been going to the gym or football practice. My boyfriend likes to come home and eat them for a quick dinner if he's tired after work. You can pop them in for a quick breakfast in the morning. They keep for a couple days, so you can just heat them up in the microwave and go. They're super easy, super quick, just an all-around good, high protein, lots of veggies. So we put broccoli in. I mean, the veggies are up to you. Some people just will eat them with just cheese, and that's still okay, you know, but I like to add the other nutritional values as well. And then just a little quick, this is where we keep our eggs or the eggshells. I grind these up and I put them in my potting soil. I always make my own potting soil for the plant shop, so that's why we keep those. But yeah, it's a great little, well, for me it's gonna be breakfast. This is definitely one of my favorite breakfasts. And this is my favorite toast. Still not sponsored. 2 weeks. I think I'm gonna do some candling today. I really just been procrastinating on the candling of the other eggs. It's kind of a pain, but we'll get to that here in a bit. Okay, sorry, that was like a little cooking tutorial, a little sidebar, if you will. I got 3 of the second round eggs that have that's not a 6, it's a 2. I know that it probably looks backwards because of the way that I have my camera. These are the ones that were from my pet chicken. And we're gonna see if we see anything. So these ones got here on the 10th of May, so this would be day 9. And I'm not really seeing anything. Let's see, let's shine it up here. It's really cool, looks like a moonstone. Just take 2 hands, I'm gonna turn it. See, I can't tell, like, if this might be something. I'm not sure. I'll grab one of the other ones. This is the brown one. And I just don't. I don't really see anything. I'll have to go through and probably do them all, but I'm just going to show you guys 3 out of, I think, 12. Just so you can see what it looks like. This one actually looks like it has something in it. Something, a baby, little alien baby. They look really cool. It's kind of a stressful pain though, like I was saying earlier. Candling eggs. You have to be super gentle. You have to disrupt the incubator. Everything else in there, all the beeping starts happening because if you get the temperature too low or the humidity too low in my incubator, it like really lets you know. And I just feel like the less you disturb them, the better off their chances of survival will be. But like I said, it's hard because you don't want any of those eggs to explode. Like, God forbid that I have an exploding egg in one of the incubators that is in my bedroom. That would be awful. But 2 weeks in, this is day, like I said, today's the 20th, so I guess that's 10 days. So there should have been some pretty prominent life, I would think. I guess I'll have to try some more and see if there's a difference. Like I said, so new at all of this, it's really hard. This is a very large learning curve, and I have read books, I have researched, I have done a lot of stuff, and it's nerve-wracking doing the candling. Like, I guess it's just something that you get for a feel for after a while. But yeah, when you're new at it, it could be real stressful, for sure. And you don't want to have to do the egg-topsies again. The egg-topsies, I think, are the worst part, but it's good to break into them so everybody can see what was going on, and you try to figure out what I'm doing wrong if they're not taking, learning curves. Okay, so the candling went okay, but I only did the couple eggs that I recorded. I'm gonna have to do the rest probably tomorrow on day 15. It'll give me something to do on my Saturday off that I have. Plus I have to clean out the bigger girls in the ducklings cage tomorrow. And the one, I always blink too much when I'm making these videos, a little sidebar there. So that'll be some Saturday projects, do some more candling. I always get so frustrated when I do the candling and I don't see anything in there. But I didn't have enough time. I had to get ready to come to work tonight. Had some stuff to take care of down here. Met my accountant and stuff, talked to her about it. So Friday night, work night. I'll take some, probably when I get off work here in a little bit, I'll add a little bit more of the footage from the babies, see where we're at. Supposed to have a girl come over and get some more of my cochins today, but I haven't heard from her yet. I always get a little bit worried because I order 20 chickens, and then in hopes that there's other people like me, which there is in this small town. Like, I would think that it's a pretty big farming community, so it wouldn't be that hard to get rid of chickens. But I guess it's kind of hit or miss. I know that the local Baumgars has a monopoly on selling chickens here. And so I'm trying to just kind of sneak in there and get my own side hustle going along with it too. And I know that they just order a lot of the same chickens time after time, like the Rhode Island Reds are really popular. And then they order, I think, Easter Eggers a lot too. So, which I did order both of those. And so I'm kind of tempted to maybe cancel my Rhode Island Reds because they're supposed to be here in the middle of June and find something that might be a little bit more different than what they normally get. But the Rhode Island Reds are just highly talked about and just really good egg producers, so I thought that they would be good for our community. And I should have researched a little bit more of what was the common ones for them to get, but I didn't, so that's my fault. So I ended up working pretty late last night, so we're going into day 15 now. Didn't get as much stuff done on day 14 as I wanted to, but that's okay. Still need to candle some of those eggs. But today is Saturday, and I have the day off, and so does my boyfriend, and so we're going to make it chick pen cleaning out day. He helped me put this temporary pen. So it's just this little tall one that I got off of eBay, so I could put them in there if I needed them to be moved out of their little bigger home for a little bit. So I'm going to clean their water out and then put their water in that temporary pen, and then we'll take this bigger long one and get everything out of it and take it outside and clean it out really well, get the girls a nice fresh coat of everything, and you know, just give it a really good wipe down. It needs it. It's easy, just pop them off. Probably have to clean that again after they've been in here. You're gonna get all this stuff in it. Temporary home. So, yeah, we can take this pan out now, take it downstairs, get it cleaned up, and then these little girls can hang out right here for a minute. Just put their food and their water in there. So they should be okay. It's a little cramped, but they'll be alright for a few. And it's warm in our room, so they should be alright without that heat lamp for a little bit too. It'll be good for them. They always say that, you know, to back away a little bit of the heat so they acclimate is good. And our room is like 70 degrees, so they should be fine. Don't worry, girls, you won't be cramped in there for too much longer. I am so glad that I opted for that deeper pin, the one that has the taller sides, because look, like there's barely any sides on this one, and they are just making the biggest mess right now, which is fine because it's just their little temporary home and I can vacuum that up really quick. But I cannot imagine them staying in something like this all of the time, even if it was just, well, there's far too many birds for this little tiny one anyways. But even if it was just like 3 or 4 of them in there, can you imagine the mess every single day that you would be having to clean up? I guess unless it was in a garage, then it might be okay, but not for the situation that we have, since we live in Wyoming and it's still end of May, and I think that it's about 30 degrees out right now. So as much as I'd like to be one of those people that could keep the birds in the garage or outside in a brooder, it's just too cold. So gotta work something else out, but we're trying to keep the mess at a minimum since we have to live with them too. So far, that one that I got from my friend, the long one that we're cleaning right now, is probably working out the best. Boyfriend was weed eating, so I decided to grab him some little grass, fresh grass to play into when we put him back in there. I'm sure they're like that. Then I'm just gonna put it back together. This is what I was talking about, that their water was standing on. And it just fits in there pretty perfect. I got this stupid little ball, and then these two I just used a Tupperware, and then this is an old lotion container for the grit that I put in there. Alright, I'll put back together, I'll clean day 15. Clean on day 15. Funny. So stupid. All you gotta do is put them back in there. Ah, such mess makers they are. They sure are cute though. All back in there. Nice clean pin. I know it won't last very long. And really dig in the fresh grass cuttings. That was a nice little treat. Huh. What do you think, you guys? Nice and clean, everyone's happy. They look happy. Well, successful day 15 so far. I don't know how much more content that I'm going to do today. I probably will just enjoy the rest of my day and hang out, barbecue with my boyfriend. My college student is home for the summer. He just got back yesterday, so we're going to hang out with him too. I got most of my chores this morning done. I really just wanted to get that little, we'll call it a little mini coop, cleaned up today, and we did a really good job with that. So Ricky always helps me. That's the boyfriend's name. So it's always nice of him. So I think that we'll just wrap up 14 and 15 with that, and I will eventually candle those other eggs. We'll see how it goes. Maybe there's something in there somewhere. The other ones the other day didn't look very promising, so we'll see. But everyone's looking good. Put some treats in there. They're super happy. I'm not feeding them Cascade. I have some scratch. They're getting a little bit older. Oops, sorry about that. So they can have a little bit of scratch, I think, Teaches them how to do scratch into their digging in there. And the ducks really like the streets still. They're gonna get little fatties. I have to put those ducks on a diet. And then I still have a couple chickens left. These little babies. Oh, need to sell them before the other McMurray chicks come next week. Well, I hope you guys have a good day, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You can leave me some comments if you want to. I always like looking at them, and have a good day.